Sorry, everyone. Welcome back to Godzilla! This is your internet buddy.
Gojira 9000.
What, 9,000?
Hell yeah! We're gonna play some Godzilla today. I'm gonna but continue from where I left off last time. Obviously, I didn't unlock diorama mode or kaiju guide, but I'll get to that in a future date.
Right on.
I'm not exactly sure where I left off, per se. I mean, obviously it's stage 4, this, that, blah, blah, but
we're calculating where Godzilla
I know I fought a monster, just not sure which one. Oh, hi, our unofficial Navi girl.
It's Mothra.
You sure it's not Mothra?
No, it was Mothra.
It was Mothra.
You thought Mothra.
I thought it was a Mechagodzilla.
The first one? Hell
in
no.
the area. It's Godzilla.
well, anyway,
reach this far inland?
they found out that it's me and they let me walk too far inland! Not that they could stop me in the first place. I mean, they could slow me down.
Where are the sirens?
Well,
Oh, it's been evacuated.
it's a good thing that I've walked through a very not-so-foggy version of Silent Hill. There's always no one around but tanks. I actually think this would be a little cooler if, by some chance, there were some people around, you know, just like maybe running around. But I mean, it's still pretty fun for what it is. And apparently, I have a big problem with bridges and tanks. Rawr! Man, you know, I also completely misjudged the range that my discharge move has at that. And I am under-leveled right now, not extremely. Or actually, yeah, pretty much extremely. I'm starting up.
What level are you?
Well, actually, I should say my height. My height, as you can tell, is 74.32 meters. As I just keep growing bigger and bigger, collecting all this, what they call G energy that comes out of these buildings that I just randomly destroy.
Where'd all your stuff? Oh.
Oh,
What's that thing?
that, my friend, is Space Godzilla. I don't think, well, given his origin of how he came to be, fine, I get it. But I just don't think he was one of Godzilla's most powerful villains out there. Not villains, but what's the word I'm looking for? Opponents out there. Mainly just because the fact that, I mean, he was pretty simple to defeat.
Did you ever fight the son of Godzilla?
No. Junior, Manila. Actually, it's Junior and Manila that he seems to have two names for. But then again, I just recently learned that it's two different types of children. But anywho, no, we don't
think should be in this game. Godzuki.
Okay. I will, you know, take that bait and ask the question of why the hell would you want that thing in here?
He's a character too, man.
Yeah, but he's not a real official character.
Why not?
Because he was just made for the cartoon series. And thank you again. God. Okay, screw you, military. I actually thought you were helpful for a second. As I explained last time, I'm just going to cut through the easy stage, not necessarily try to pick up everything, just so I can get to my save and show you guys some harder levels. Thank you, military, for blasting me in the back, but at the same time distracting him. Which I gotta say, the military is, you know, is pretty nice in terms of situations like that. Bastard. That was my brain.
Hey, let's backtrack for a second. How is like watching a dude dance around in like a leather suit and filming it any different than like a cartoon?
What do you mean? Oh, well, mainly because Godzuki doesn't exist. He wouldn't survive in a leather suit.
If you want to pull that non-existent card, let's go ahead and pull that. You know, that's not a real guy right there.
Technically, it is. It was a guy in a suit.
Yeah, but like Godzilla doesn't exist.
But if he did, this game portrays exactly what would happen without the existence of Godzuki. So, there. Yeah. There's my word, all in a nutshell. Sorry, people. Like, you know, I am one of those weeaboo fans that love everything and its originality. As a child, I did watch as a child, I did watch the original Godzilla cartoon from Hanna-Barbera, all 12 episodes, I believe it was. And as a kid, I did get into it, but at the same time, as just like now, I do agree with the idea that he shouldn't have been so humanly friendly. He shouldn't have like come out only when the
he was,
four
like,
main
summoned.
characters.
They called him up and were like, "Hey, Godzilla, we need you, man."
Yeah, they were
Shit's
just
going down in Tokyo.
you just no, it wasn't Tokyo. It was
Whatever.
just always random places. It was always random places.
Though, right?
Yeah, like they were just
In
like
every
I guess.
country? That doesn't sound right.
Apparently, I never knew exactly what they were up to.
Maybe they were Godzilla trackers.
That are just explorers for some odd reason. I don't know. Oh well, thinking about it now, Godzilla probably just liked them because they took care of his quote-unquote relative. It wasn't quite explained what Godzuki was to him outside just a distant relative. That's the only explanation outside Godzuki you got. And what amazes me, but at the same time is still relevant because of how ridiculous it was. I'm amazed the only thing you can really remember about that cartoon series is the fact of the ridiculous Godzuki.
Oh, I've never seen it.
Ah, God! You've never seen it?
No.
But how do you know about Godzuki then?
You bitch about it all the time.
Well, I had every right to bitch.
All generators in the area are destroyed.
And
I
just
couldn't
like
tell you
that,
what Godzuki looks like. Well, then again, if I were to try to like describe Godzilla, then probably
The
wouldn't be
area
able to
has
draw
been
him.
destroyed by Godzilla.
I think you do a pretty good job when you attempt to draw him, as you'd say.
Well, I mean, like if I described him with words, he's a giant lizard that walks on his hind legs, has
Both
plates coming
areas
out
are
of his back.
potential
What
landing
would you call them?
points.
Spikes?
Well, considering the fact that
Scales?
in Godzilla vs. King Kong, if I remember correctly, there was a little thing about him being related to a mixture of a Tyrannosaurus Rex and a Stegosaurus.
Go hard.
So I would assume maybe
Go hard? Yeah.
Which, what? No, both of them are normal. It's in the parentheses. There you go.
It worked.
Got a good atomic death breath for yourself. Well, we just came from a city, so let's go here in this.
No, do the city.
We just came from a city.
Yeah, but that's where the bigger monsters are.
Probably not.
Why not?
Well, all right.
You get destruction bonuses or something. Some instance, right?
Yeah, I suppose
We
so.
have movement
Sorry,
in the
guys. I
area.
just
It's Godzilla.
ate some Burger King.
Godzilla. Can we even stop
Yeah,
him?
not to be specific on what I ate. It's not exactly necessary, but yeah, that's why I got burpee
Godzilla is
gas.
bound by the
Coupons.
laws of nature. He must be. But would you
Godzilla
have
is
me
bound by the laws of nature. No, I'm not. Well, I mean, I guess I am.
Who's that guy and why does he think he knows so much about Godzilla?
Well, not throughout the movies per se, but there is like, one or two scientists or whatever that can identify with certain characteristics. Like there was one movie kind of describing his biology. I didn't really like the idea of it, but at the same time it kind of adds in there that Godzilla technically has two brains.
What?
Yeah,
Hold on, you got my interest. What does that mean?
he has two brains. Apparently,
Is approaching the
I forgot what movie it was from. I think it was the one with the introduction of Kiryu, sorry. But apparently he's got a brain obviously in his head, and he has a brain somewhere in his waist area that apparently control his lower body.
In his gut.
Yeah, I guess
Generator
it'd be
still
a
operational.
good assumption. I think they're going off the premise of the whole Stegosaurus because I think they had two brains, correct?
Second squad. Begin your
Well,
assault.
but my biology and knowledge of dinosaurs is quite limited.
It's hard to try to conceive having two brains. Like,
Well,
how much more would you really be thinking at the same time? That, I don't know.
well, if you're this gigantic,
How many eyes do you have?
good point. But that's a very legitimate point, I suppose. But I mean, if you're this big, I guess maybe you would need more than one technical controller about you. I guess I don't know. I'm not exactly sure how the laws of nature here jump at.
It'd be strange for like one organism to have two consciousness or conscious nine.
Well, look at
Godzilla's signal
the
is
comic
still
book
active.
villain / hero Venom.
I acted only
There's
as
two
I
of
was
them
supposed
working together as one.
How could-
Of course, if Godzilla could talk, I'm quite sure he wouldn't go around saying, we will destroy the city. We are the king of the monsters and stuff like that, like Venom does. No, but I assume it's kind of like a Carnage
Well, I
thing.
think that like whenever he roars, that's kind of like monster talk for on the boss.
I'd say so, but not too many animals do that.
What, roar?
After they've
To
done,
assert dominance?
I mean, when they've done something. After they've done something, like won a
Lions,
fight,
I'm
won
sure.
a female.
Lions roar could be heard for like 3 miles, dude.
Yeah, but I mean, have you ever heard of an instance where it's just like, hey, don't compete for that woman, she's mine. No, she's mine. They fight to the death or whatever. One takes off, oh my god, I'm gonna die a virgin. And then the guy who wins is all like, I win!
Living it up.
Yeah, I mean, you don't really see that. When I was watching the Discovery Channel back in my heyday, when it was, about nature, I never really saw that.
So what?
Just a lion or a tiger, a bear, screaming out of, hey, I won! It wasn't, it may have been out of pure dominance, yeah. But it wasn't a victory
That's what I'm talking
scream.
about.
Super X
Yeah, dude.
has arrived.
Animals are like really passionate. And they only speak when they got like something to yell about.
I can't argue with that. I really can't. Or you
Except these things. These things are like,
God!
these aren't innocent by nature, you know? They're like
What makes you? No, come on.
they're destructive and
Okay, but
these are people's homes.
by nature, though. I mean, he's probably just trying to get from point A to point B, and there's things in the way.
No, doesn't he like receive back into the ocean?
Godzilla is on the rampage.
He's like, oh, this isn't where I park my car.
Well,
Maybe
yeah.
my car's behind this building. What's that thing?
This is, in my opinion, one of the most annoying human super weapons they had to combat Godzilla. It was technically just it's doing exactly what it did in the movies. It just kind of like hung around, tried to fly around him to get into an area where he couldn't hit them, and just shot him whenever they could. How am I missing you, son of a bitch? Stop that. I mean, like I said, it's doing exactly what it did in the movie. It's just like a giant mechanical fly that can phase through buildings. Ah!
I love that attack right there.
That's like the first time I've seen it do that.
Oh, that's so cool.
What attack? I was too busy looking at the fetching phase.
The one where he like
Damn it, I was trying to grab it.
he widens his stance and he just explodes.
I still haven't really figured out what the name of the move is. Like, if any Godzilla fans out there, please excuse me. If you know the name of the move, like, please let me know.
The tutorial?
Ah, God. No, they call it an emergency dodge or dash.
Oh.
I mean, that's what it is initially used in this game. But I mean, Godzilla really only used it when one, there was a lot of buildings around, if memory serves me correctly, and I know he only used it when he was like bombarded with things. Like Biollante, for instance. Like, he only used it when Biollante had him completely wrapped up in those vines. Destroya, he only used it when the thing split and they were just all around him poking at him. Just stabbing him to death. But of course, he was burning Godzilla, and yeah, that move was just a lot more devastating. It's kind of like the Hulk when he was poisoned. The only way to really make him immune to the poison is to get him really pissed off. Why? He'll just get stronger, but he'll sweat it out. Maybe that's what I'm doing. I'm sweating out the bullshit. Oh wait, sorry, I didn't mean to, totally kill you, but I hate your existence.
Wait, you win?
Well, I killed them, or just defeated them actually. It's not really necessarily killing.
Data collection squad is requesting orders.
That's because I walked over the. Well, when you see the new thing, well, I said I wasn't getting them, but I guess I could show you one of them when I get to that point.
What are you gonna show me?
The data squad, like their view of the situation.
Another thing, dude.
But why?
The data squad?
I mean, it doesn't.
That doesn't sound like a giant monster.
No, it's not a giant monster. You're very correct. It's human beings in this area who, in my opinion, damn well should not be in the area that are taking pictures of him. See? Like in this angle. And I'm hearing a noise. Oh, we're setting the disaster level up. Okay. I swear, I never hear the disaster
Now,
noise.
what's that thing you're
until
attacking right there? What is that?
This is just. Oh, hi. Well, Sid and Duck is dead now. Ha ha. Quack attack. But What now? What was the question? Ha! You forgot too. Oh wait, the thing I was doing. It's in this game. It's called a super weapon.
What is?
The thing I was attacking. I just can't remember what you said now. The super weapons, I guess, is just another form of the military. Oh wait, I should back away. Ah, stop it! No, stagger. Okay. It's just a form of the military. To, I guess, what they're trying to beef up their security per se.
Attack robot.
Yeah, but we haven't gotten to that point outside an alien mentality. Since the first Mechagodzilla I fought, I believe, in this playthrough, was the very first Mechagodzilla, which was made by aliens.
You fought Mechagodzilla on the Let's Plays?
I want to say I fought a monster. You said it was Mothra. I could have sworn it was one of the mechas, but okay, alright.
Huh. Guess we're gonna have to dive into the archives and do some research.
More research! Well, in this case, I have to get big by destroying this generator that was conveniently placed in the middle of the city.
89.17.
You know
89.46.
You know what's crazy though? Like, I gotta admit, like, it is explained that Godzilla does recognize. Yeah, I got a trophy. Yeah, I got 2 trophies. Anyway, it is explained that Godzilla does know of the existence of humanity.
Well,
These
yeah.
events have turned out to be far
He looked
beyond
inside that subway train.
No, he ate it and dropped it. He never quite looked inside of it. He just chewed on it like a gnawing toy, then dropped it like a bad habit.
How many monsters have you fought this one? Just since the start.
I've fought no monsters thus far. I've fought nothing but to be continued. Hey, that's actually pretty good, so to speak. We can actually leave it like there. We can actually leave it right there. Obviously on this playthrough I've got a new record of the height, but you know, my height now stands at 117. But I will leave it here, and I'll show you guys my other playthrough
Broctopus!
right after this. This is my eccentric friend Broctopus, and me, Gojira 9000!
What 9,000?
Signing off, interweb. See you next time on the Chaotic Checkpoint. Leave a like and subscribe. If you like any of these videos, we'll make more of them. Please leave a comment, and we'll see you later.